In today's video, I'll be showing you a brand new best way to get rare schematics, rare acquisitions, wonder weapons, and including that rare raygun schematic if you're still looking for it. This strategy will be quite challenging in solo, but it will be very much possible, but I really recommend for you to play with other players. So if you have any friends, definitely be sure to hop in with them and do this strategy together. And if you don't, definitely be sure to join our Discord server, link down in the description. It should be the first link down there. And there's over 500 people that joined just recently looking for players to play with, helping each other out, so definitely be sure to check that out. And also, if you're brand new here, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for all the love and attention. We grew over like 600 subscribers recently, which is absolutely insane. We're on the road to hitting 50,000 subscribers, so definitely be sure to subscribe, and also a like would be very much appreciated. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So the thing that you will need for this strategy to be as effective as possible is the crossbow. Now the crossbow is a Modern Warfare 2 DLC weapon, so it is probably a big possibility that you do not have this bad boy unlocked. The way you can unlock it is by completing challenges inside of multiplayer, or actually exfilling with it in both DMZ and Modern Warfare Zombies. Inside of DMZ you can defeat a boss and get it, which is a bit challenging, or in Modern Warfare Zombies just simply hit the box or find it around the place and exfil with it. Another really good way of getting it is if you do know anyone from your friends, or again down in the Discord server, who could drop you the crossbow. This will become amazing for this strategy. From here, what you want to do if you do not have it leveled up is level it up and unlock the blast cap 20-inch bolts. It is going to be located in the bolts section. The reason you want this is because this will give you an explosive tip, and this is where everything just becomes amazing. Now if you can't get the crossbow, there is a different weapon that you could use for this, and it is the grenade launcher, the Modern Warfare 3 one that you can unlock by leveling up or just exfilling with it, similar to the crossbow. It is also kind of like a rare one to find, but since you can level up and unlock it, you could just do that. The reason I wouldn't really recommend for you to use this is because it does have a few issues. The first issue is the explosive, or at least the like smoke effect that comes out of it, seems to be pretty big, and since you'll be in tier 3, it can be very chaotic there, so you don't really want to have any like obscurities in front of you. Another thing is sometimes the explosions just don't like do anything, they just kind of don't explode, which is very frustrating and can be annoying. And another reason is it does feel a bit slower than the crossbow. The crossbow is just ridiculously fast. You can shoot those 3 shots and get out of some situations. Obviously the shots don't go off straight away. Personally, I just prefer it way more. It is up to you, just wanted to put out the option. It really does depend on what it is, and mainly the main concentration is explosive weapons, so the crossbow or the grenade launcher, but I really recommend the crossbow. To make this strategy as effective as possible, whenever you hop in, all you have to do is pack a punch it once. You don't even have to concentrate on pack a punching it multiple times, and preferably have it green rarity or higher. Of course, this can also involve the pack a punch. Anything higher than tier 1 pack a punch will make this so much better, but pack a punch 1 is just as good. Now the next thing from here, what you need is perks. You can spawn in with these perks, you can go around, complete contracts and unlock them by purchasing them, or another thing that you can do is do this little strategy. The main perk that you will need is PhD Flopper. The reason you want PhD Flopper is because it will be protecting you from explosive damage. When this bad boy is triple pack a punch, you'll be able to shoot 3 shots of the explosive arrows, and they will take a bit of time to explode, but once they do, you'll be able to simply run into those zombies and have that explosion go off. Another thing that you might struggle with is ammunition. Definitely be sure to run around the zombies that you kill to see if you pick up anything, but running around and going to ammo resupplies is definitely a huge thing. From here, once you have enough points to feel comfortable with just PhD Flopper, you can make your way into tier 3, and this bad boy will start killing zombies straight away, and you can just make your way over to the wonderwaffe and buy the perks that you need. The perks that I would really recommend for you to have is of course mainly PhD Flopper, but the second most important is stamin up, so you can outrun the zombies. And then from here, definitely have jug and speed cola, just so you can reload faster and have that extra health. Reloading faster is of course good because everyone here is super sprinters. Once you're fully set up, which again you can just spawn in with everything from here if you did collect those acquisitions, and you can be super set up straight away, is you can start completing all of the missions really easily. From here you can just do the cargo mission, which is definitely one of my favorites to do, and you can complete that and be done. Instead of escaping from this place or even using vehicles, you can just simply use the crossbow and get through it all super easily. You can also complete the weapons stash contract, which is another super easy one that can reward you with some pretty good goodies. And then on top of this, you can also complete the egg contract, the ether transport contract, and all of those. Now getting onto the bounties, this is where it can get a tiny bit more complicated. The reason it can get a bit complicated with the bounties is because currently the best strategy to take down bounties, specifically the mega abomination, which is the most common one inside of the tier 3 region, is using the juggernog. There is a duplication strategy as of the time that I'm uploading this video, but another really good way of doing this is basically not duplicating by completing all the other contracts. And if you happen to have the bounty one left, you can just simply go over by the juggernog, spawn it in, and take out the abomination. It should be relatively easy. If you happen to have the crossbow, triple pack a punch, and also legendary rarity, it should actually be strong enough to be able to take down the abomination. A little helpful tip with the abomination is is make sure you have napalm burst on it, because that does deal more damage on the abomination. Some other bosses that you can get inside of here is just mimics, manglers, and disciples, which shouldn't be too difficult to take down. And as you can see, just overall, the best thing about this strategy is the crossbow. It'll make your life so much easier, and it is definitely one of the most powerful, overpowered weapons inside of the game. And this is just one of many that are really good, but this one will be super easy to unlock, super easy to use, and it is really good being used inside of a squad. But if you're a solo player, I think you should be good to take out those hordes of zombies inside of that region. Just definitely have that stamina, PhD flopper, juggernog, and be sure to be able to outrun those zombies, because if you don't, you will probably get into some sticky situations and end up going down, because that place is quite insane. Utilizing vehicles, zip lines, and the verticality of that whole place is huge. And you can also even recruit the friendly dog Banjo that could potentially revive you if you are playing solo, but if you're not, I think your experience shouldn't be too difficult. Going with triple armor and a self revive is huge and will definitely help you out a lot. Now, another quick thing to mention is the contracts actually do replenish after a while, so if you happen to be inside of that region for quite some time, and let's say you complete all the contracts and there's nothing in there, don't give up. You can actually stay inside of here for as long as possible, because the contracts will end up coming back and then you'll be able to complete them over and over. And again, another thing is, it is all down to your luck. A lot of people will have really good luck and get the raygun schematic super fast, and a lot of people will not have good luck and they'll just get an uncommon aether tool from completing this. It is, again, all the schematics, all the acquisitions, and everything inside of this game is really RNG based, and not everyone will unlock what they need. I did notice that in my most recent video that I did upload, where it actually kind of blew up, where all of you wanted to find out how to get these schematics and acquisitions super fast. One thing that a lot of people did say down in the comments is either they get nothing, and then some people are saying that it's way too easy. It is depending on the person, and the game is extremely RNG based with these bad boys. So if you haven't watched this far into the video, remember, it is luck based. You could potentially get some good stuff, or you could potentially get some bad stuff. It is depending on how lucky you are, and that is also given if your game doesn't crash. Since the servers are all over the place, a lot of people love to duplicate stuff. That's why I really wouldn't recommend for you to do any duplications, as if you do them, there's a very high potential chance that your game could actually end up crashing and all of your progress would go down the drain, and essentially it would be all for nothing. So that's why I really recommend for nobody to do the duplication of the juggernauts. It will end up crashing the game. It has happened to me, where I was in a team with players and they ended up crashing the complete server, and everybody essentially lost everything, including the person. I just tried to mention all the things that I feel like could go wrong or good, or stuff that I feel like a lot of people complain about. So hopefully this video did help you out in some kind of way. I know I talked forever. I just wanted to cover every single point that I possibly could. Again, if you're brand new here, please subscribe. Huge thank you to every single one of you. You have no idea how amazing you are. You're changing my life, which is so insane. Thank you so much. And another thing to mention, since if you did watch this far into the video, if you join the Discord server, I will be doing giveaways of double XP tokens and other stuff like that. So definitely be sure to join that thing up, as we will be doing giveaways. And again, it's just a really good place to find players. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.